Soared, and so indeed was the expectation of both teams. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beckley.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So it's away we go then. And we all hope that this second meeting between these sides this season will turn out to be a good one. So, Jim, would you say that this formation has become the norm in recent years?
Yeah, I think it's one that places the emphasis on your centre-forward, not just holding the ball up or finishing, but all the movement that happens around him, outside and inside the box. And he has to link up with that midfield and bring everybody into play, which ensures a more cohesive system.
Guardiola did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Bernardo Silva. Now it's Lewandowski. Smith Rowe. Out for a throw. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, Peter, this guy, Caicedo, really is the definition of the word tireless. One of the best defensive midfielders around, and he does have a constant desire to get forward and contribute to the attack. He can add some energy and dynamism to that, but what he's really, truly brilliant at is stopping the opposition and disrupting their plans, and he will be a big, big factor in trying to do that here.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. Cucurella.
Yeah, we're actually currently watching a contest of insipid probing. The only way is up, I hope.
João Pedro. Oh, outsmarting him this time. Gusto looking to run onto it. Hernandez. Juranovic. And it's Smith Rowe. Pinches it off him. Chelsea looking to get their possession game going here.
Yeah, it can be very stylish and expansive to watch if they get it to the standard we know they can. But what's key is the number of ballers in the team. As long as they don't lose the purpose. If they keep the purpose and the urgency, all will be well. They've got to make this nice and quick.
Fernandez turns back here, probably the best option. Now it's Garnacho. Aims beyond the defence. Cucurella puts them all in. And the shot!
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
Hernandez. Bastoni. Vardio. And it's Ricci. Bernardo Silva. Neither of these two want to come off second best. This looks promising. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. That has not gone well. Gavi. Now it's Bernardo Silva. Now it's Smith Rowe. They've got a corner here. Fofana tries to clear. Chelsea are looking to go forward now. Liam Delap. Pedro Neto. Neither side giving way. It has been tight. That's been cut out. Well played. Bastoni. And Juranovic. Now it's Lewandowski. And it's Gavi. Played out to the left flank. Foden. Smith Rowe, and reclaimed it in a trice. Pedro Neto into the final 5 minutes of the first half. Gusto, João Pedro, it's a good foot in there. Now it's Foden, now it's Gavi, and it's Smith Rowe. Gusto, over to the left, now it's Garnacho. Fernandez. Great run on the overlap here. Garnacho picks it up out wide. Fernandez. Lovely bit of skill. And that'll be the final action of the first half. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings.
That was the first half.
Would you review the first
Let's
half?
hope the boys can turn it up for the second.
Frustration, really, Peter. I think the team as a whole has to take more risks, but they really need to up their quality too.
So, both teams still stuck on the starting blocks here, 0-0 at the break.
Please welcome everyone, our lads.
Here we go again.
Borussia Dortmund really can count themselves lucky not to be behind at half-time. Couldn't really work out what they were trying to do, actually. Letting themselves get dominated like that, it's very confusing.
Knocks it into space. Garnacho. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Bernardo Silva. Borussia Dortmund do have a chance to counter here. He's looking wide. Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. Chalobah. And it's Cucurella. And Garnacho. And it's Cucurella. That looks a decent ball. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Oh, that's neat. Garnacho. Foden tries to play it through, and there's green grass ahead of him, and he shoots! It's in! The breakthrough arrives at last!
Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
Minutes is number 21, Robert Lewandowski.
A 1-0 lead established.
And talk about the perfect time to score. The manager's giving nothing away, but he'll be thrilled inside.
That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with Pedro Neto! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. The goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Pedro Neto. Your impression so far, Jim?
I think the manager's pondering his options as to whether to stick or twist, Peter, in view of the time remaining. He might have a tough call to make now.
And it's Cucurella. Smith Rowe does really well to win the ball there. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Lewandowski is flagged offside. Borussia Dortmund can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Yeah, they're looking for some imagination, and his job's going to be to add that element of craft and
taking
guile.
place.
The man pulling the strings.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Ricci, Bernardo Silva. Borussia Dortmund perhaps contemplating their next change here. Sanchez claims it safe hands. And that is out of play. Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Well, Peter, I don't think there's anything tactical or injury-related here. I think it's just all about the push for a goal now.
Number 20, João Pedro. Coming on to replace him is number 10,
And it's Gavin. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Easy enough for the goalkeeper. Garnacho. Fernandez. Liam Delap. Palmer. He's a sharp little ball here. It's a promising position. Oh, that's nice. Cucurella crosses. Tries to get it clear. Pedro Neto. Crunching tackle. Foden. Now Hernandez. Just a quarter of an hour to play. Now it's Bernardo Silva.
Borussia Dortmund surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
And it's Palmer. Now it's Garnacho. Palmer. Now it's Garnacho. And here's Palmer. Very nicely done. Now it's Palmer. Holding on to the slenderest of leads here. Minutes must feel like hours. Bernardo Silva. And he's gone searching crossfield. Foden going face-to-face with his great rival. He's through, now is he in? Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Oh, good take in a good area.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
Number 9, number 7, Pedro Nato.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
I think we're just about done here.
Substitution.
Palmer. James. Gusto.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
There
Chooses
is
to
3
go
minutes
cross-field.
added time.
Now it's Bernardo Silva. Looking for the run. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Gusto. And the referee's looking at his watch. We could be done here. That's that, the end. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's own